Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the defending national champion, Indiana Hoosiers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Checking in with the Indiana head coach before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Man tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
To throw, it's Hoover. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Hoosiers! He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Notre Dame's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And the real challenge for this group is the linebacking core on the other side. If you love defensive football, you'll enjoy watching these guys. They're so complete. They've been so dominant.
Chris, isn't it refreshing to get these off-ball linebackers that are the best players on the defense again? It is like yesteryear, a throwback style of defense. They're so fast and so physical. It's a real challenge for any offense, and certainly they're going to have to locate, in particular, this middle linebacker here today. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Breaks into the clear at the 20. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Oh, that's a beautiful throw and catch, and this wide receiver almost took it the distance here. The quarterback got him the ball on time and on target. When you do that, you create an opportunity for a wide receiver to run after the catch. Great work setting up 1st and goal after the big gain.
Wow, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone, now threatening with a 1st and goal. It's a keeper to the right. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. In the end zone, they throw for the score.
Well, you can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, what can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught by the receiver. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
Yeah, Chris, that looks just shy of the marker, the line to gain. If I'm the offense, I'm going to get up there and just quarterback sneak this right away. Don't allow the defense to even get a call in. Move fast, go quickly, use tempo, and sneak this across.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, finally, this defense is able to present some pressure on the quarterback. This quarterback has been so good all day long. He's been eating them up from the pocket, and they have not been able to get pressure on him. Now they finally get somebody near him, contact him as he throws, and lo and behold, what is it? An incompletion.
And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Brings up 4th.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here. They'll run it here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take free yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but, man, these are important. Creating second and short, third and short. Nice job by this offense.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Becker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So it's second down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. It's a quick grab. Open field ahead. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Chris, I can't tell you how vital it is to be on the same page as a quarterback and wide receiver, and part of that is understanding the coverage that you're seeing. When you run these drag routes and you get man coverage, you put your chin into your shoulder and you run through green grass. If you continue to run and that quarterback is on the same page, you can get a big play. This is a nice job of recognizing.
And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
The offense will try to recover now. It's second and 12. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught behind the line. It's Marsh. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, the key to these wide receiver screens is that the wide receiver has to make the first guy miss. If you can do that, there's a lot of yardage to be had. But if not, it's going to be a short gain, and you're going to be behind the sticks.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. What a kick. It's good from 57.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quick throw to the left. And it's good for a first down to the 36. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver drill. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
These linebackers are so fast. Watch them right here get behind the line of scrimmage. It's a big tackle for loss, and now the offense is behind the chains.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. On the run, he'll let it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And they'll kick it away here. And the punt head's out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Here comes the rush. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about them is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, and the coverage is there.
And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back has it on a screen now.
Chris, you got to give a lot of credit to this coaching staff. You can tell that the game plan was on point. They understood that this offense loves to call those screen passes on third down, and they were ready for it. They called the perfect defense, and they're able to stop them here on third down and create a fourth down opportunity.
The Hoosiers bring their punt team onto the field, and he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll field it close to midfield. Out of bounds, he's spotted inside the 40. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. To throw, it's Carr. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the freshman brought down after making an excellent catch.
These tight end corner routes are so difficult to defend. This defense knows it's coming, and yet they can't stop it. It's because of the leverage used by the tight end, the timing of the quarterback, the accuracy of the quarterback, and watch as he layers this football right over the defender, and he gets the ball outside, and the tight end comes down with it for a first down. This is beautiful offense, very difficult to defend.
Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Just so difficult to throw the ball in this area of the field because it's condensed. You're in the red zone. These defensive windows, they're just smaller, and you can see they reacted. Nice hit right as the ball arrives.
Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
These simple curl routes are so difficult to defend. From a defense's perspective, you got to try to anticipate and jump this route. But you better beware. If he double moves, he's gone.
It is first and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Bringing pressure. Touchdown, Irish. He barrels into the end zone.
That is a big-time score from this offense to take the lead right before the half, and they get the ball to start the second half. A chance to double up here if they can get a stop on defense.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And the Hoosiers will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
From the 12-yard line, it's 2nd and long now. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create 2nd and manageable, 3rd and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult run.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Great cut there. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The Hoosiers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And now the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Defense is coming after him. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Indiana. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Back to pass. It's Carr. Finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A handoff from the shotgun. Running with purpose. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Indiana has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution. They're able to take the lead.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. With sure hands, it's Becker. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. With the catch, it's Richard. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Can he make it to the marker? Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
And the Hoosiers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a deep completion. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Short throw complete to the tight end.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the tackle. This defense doing a great job at containing the running back. He just hasn't got it going so far.
Chris, that's exactly what this defense needed. Second and short, now a loss of yardage, and you've got third down and an opportunity to get off the field. A really good job of them being aggressive there on that second and short, not just giving up the first down.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they'd love to have that one back. A conversion there, they can go stick this ball in the end zone and take the lead. Now they've got to settle for a field goal that can just tie it.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Look out, he's got space ahead. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
We know this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. 4th and 2, that's not a question. They're going for it because of this offensive line. Watch them do the work up front, and it allows them the opportunity to convert and move the chains.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Very important possession here. Defense did a great job preserving that 3-point lead. Now it's the offense's turn to build that cushion. Defense all over the option play. Quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Leaning on the run game here. And he'll be brought down. And now Notre Dame will spend their 2nd timeout. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
With 1 timeout on that opposite side, there is still a chance that they could get a stop and get the ball back. But if you run this football and you get the first down, victory is yours.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? He's got a crease. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. The Irish now use their 3rd and final timeout. It can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.